Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome once again to Business Credit Radio. We are the voice for credit and financial professionals worldwide. It's September 10th, 2013, and it's 11 a.m. Central Time. I am Phil Philbin, your host for Business Credit Radio, and we welcome you to the show, and we also welcome our sponsor, CMA.
This evening's show is partially brought to you by the Credit Management Association, a proud affiliate of the National Association of Credit Management that has helped business-to-business companies with their credit, collections, and financial decisions since 1883. Contact CMA at www.creditmanagementassociation.org for more details on how CMA can benefit you. This segment of Business Credit Radio is brought to you by the law offices of Robert S. Bernstein, managing partner of Bernstein Berkeley PC, bringing a business approach to legal service. Call 412-456-8113 for more details.
Thank you. Once again, my name is Philip Philbin. We welcome all of the credit and finance professionals from around the world and from the United States, naturally. I want to talk to our potential callers. To call in, to ask any questions, be part of the show, dial the phone number 347-989-8342. That's 347-989-8342. You'll be prompted to hit the pound sign and the number 1 on the keyboard, and you come up on my screen. I'll be happy to bring you on board, identify you with your area code number, and you can ask our special guest or myself any question that comes to mind. Speaking of our special guest, Business Credit Radio warmly welcomes Mr. Jim Melis, a former CFO turned comedian. Jim's background is in finance, with 20 years experience in 4 of the most difficult and heavily regulated industries, that being banking, health services, hospitality, and education. Most recently, he was the CFO at a New York City college, where he had an opportunity to navigate the school from $12 million in debt, years of losses and negative equity, poor cash management, many tax liens, years of unfiled audits and tax returns, to one of the most financially stable colleges in the country. Well done, Jim. That's a great accomplishment. Jim was honored to put together $4 million in financing for his local church to buy its offices in Manhattan. The offices now focus on getting jobs, food, clothing, or money for the poor, the distressed, the underprivileged, or the ill. His passion is to do this for as many people as he can who cannot help themselves. Mr. Melis has been a member of the National Association of College University Business Officers for 6 years. The association's mission is to advance fulfillment of their academic missions. Jim works with clients from all industries as a CFO consultant. He's also a stand-up comedian that has performed in clubs all over New York City and up and down the East Coast. In addition, he is also the founder of the not-for-profit charity, 501c3, Making a Difference One Laugh at a Time. The mission of the organization is to bring awareness and funding to charities and projects that provide relief to the poor, distressed, ill, or underprivileged through laughter by producing comedy shows. Jim takes you on a hilarious journey through the ups and downs of dealing with change. Through motivational humor, Jim helps audiences snuggle up to change, stomp on suspicion, and open their minds to progress. Everything Jim does is based on his foundational tools of humor and improvisation. Jim will make you laugh but he'll also make you think. His presentation delivers a combination of inspiration, essential business knowledge, and significant ideas to help people reconnect through passion and creativity. To that end, today's show is naturally called Success Through Laughter. I want everybody, please, welcome Jim to our show.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for the introduction there.
Not a problem. I'm glad to have you on board. The first time I heard about you, as we had discussed before the show began, I worked for many a CFO in my day, many a CFO, and all of them had personalities that were, let's just simply say, to me, they were comedic, but they didn't want to be known as a comedy, as an act. They were serious CFO people, you know what I mean? Finance, with those starched collars and, the tie just so, and not a spot on their desk where you couldn't find the top of my desk. There wasn't a spot on theirs. Anyway, we laughed at them behind their backs, but what you are is an ex-CFO that we can actually laugh with you. Tell me how you got there.
Yeah, you can laugh at me. In fact, I love it. I love it when you laugh at me in front of my face there. Yeah, it's been a crazy ride, and after hearing the introduction, no wonder I'm like always exhausted and half asleep. I got a lot of things going on, but yeah, so like you said, for about 22 years or so, I've been a finance guy, and 13 years back, I was at a party telling a story. And a comedy agent was there, and he said, "You got a strange way of telling stories. It lends itself to the stage. Would you be interested in doing this, like professionally at a comedy club, that kind of thing?" So I said, "Sure, why not? It sounds interesting." So he asked me to write some stuff down and do it. And I was a mess because I'm like, I have this great, huge fear of, this stage fright, and I was a mess. I put some stuff down about my family, my friends, my wife at the time, the whole thing, and I went there, and it was at the comic strip in New York City, and I don't know if you know anything about it, but the comic strip is where everyone got discovered. Seinfeld, Ray Romano, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, almost anyone you could think of, Adam Sandler, all these guys got discovered here. So the minute I walked in, I went straight to the bathroom and puked, and I guess it helped get the nerves out. And another comic was sitting there. He's like, I guess you have to get it all out. Well, to make you feel better, this is a good thing. It means you care. Once you're not puking or not getting nervous, it means you don't care, and you gotta care when you do this stuff. So I wound up getting up there, nervous as anything. And again, you got to remember, I'm coming from the office, suit, tie, briefcase, walking straight up there, getting the mic, and Jim, you're on, light in your face, go. And it was excellent, the best time I ever had, and never looked back. It's kind of like the roller coaster. You go up and you're scared, and it's ticking away as you're going up, and once it goes down, you start feeling a lot better and all that. That's how it was for me.
Well, Jim, let me picture this, okay? I'm looking at a guy in a suit and a tie, right? It's been a long day. He's had to deal with all the trials and tribulations of a CFO for a company. You walk in there, you walk into the bathroom, you upchuck into the sink, okay? And from there, you take your...
Would you like to hear more? This is Phil Philbin, the radio talk show host on Business Credit Radio. This full version is available at www.blogtalkradio.com, or you can go to our website at ccma-llc.com. I'm Phil Philbin for Business Credit Radio, and we'll leave the phone lines open for you.